Okay, I'm talking a little bit about money and what I think is going on with the economy. This may also be a little lesson as to why nobody sees any improvements. So, in the simple sheet, what I've done is I've written down some things that I think is true about the economy and how this works. Could be wrong, but I'm going to be looking for answers to what other people think. Okay? So, first of all, up here at the top, you could look at 3 months. Month 1, month 2, month 3. And things bought monthly, right? You buy 27 things, whether it's tools, food, whatever, on a consistent basis. Most of us buy things at a normal pace, regardless of what it is. Usually, we habitually buy certain things. So, over 3 months, and this could be 3 months or 3 years or 3 decades, but the same, how many ever things that you buy usually cost we usually buy the same things. Okay? It's a habit. We just buy the same things of which we usually buy. So anyway, if you keep buying the same things, and I think that all this applies to those things of which people normally buy, mainly groceries and household goods. So here we go. Things bought per month. And what I did is I even tried to mess myself up and use different numbers. And I was able to go month 1, month 2, month 3. Bought 27 things on month 1, 27 things on month 2, 28 things in month 3. Then in month 1, I put ones across the page. Funny that I didn't even count them, and I put ones and twos across the page. Then I thought, well, I'll just do it how it normally happens, and I put ones and threes across the page. I actually added a 1 to the third one just to mess it up. I thought, I think I'll add another one. And I wasn't even counting. And I ended up counting the same number of them. 27, 27, 28. All right, anyway, moving on. So the total spent, right, was 27, 34 in the second one, 48 in the third one. Like I said, this was automatic. I wrote them down. I was not counting. I was not paying attention. I changed the numbers. That was it. That's usually how it goes whenever we buy things. We go in, we buy it. And then we buy it again next week. And then we buy it next month. But we don't care how much it costs. Usually, if you're buying the same thing every week or every month, you aren't looking at the cost. The cost may have gone up, but you didn't notice. And I think that's how most of the time it happens. So, up here at the top, the pay, right? Actually, that's like yearly, right? Or monthly. It don't matter, right? Your pay goes up at the... What I'm saying is that your pay goes up the same rate that things cost. The funny part is that your total monthly spent was 27. There's 27 ones across there. On number 2, there is 34. A total of 34 spent if you add them all up in month number 2. And then in number 3, there's 48 if you add them all up. There's still 27 each month. And then I even added one in the third just to mess me up. But it was actually 27 to begin with. So it was 27, 27, okay, 28. And look how much it was for each one. 27, 34, 48. Now this could have been, so, okay, So this up here, pay per month, right? 27, 34, 48. I break even. That's why people are always breaking even. That's why this is here. See the zero? What we pay usually equals what we spend. The other part about that is that the way that they do the economy is that they increase the cost of things here. And then if we get a raise at work, the only reason we're getting a raise is so that our pay per month covers what we buy every month. And that's why we always have zero. And we're always breaking even, right? If you get a promotion or something, you get a bonus or something, oh, that means you're being rewarded. Then you see a difference, right? But for normal pay, that's what you're getting. You're getting a little raise every year. You're getting coverage because what you're getting paid equals what you buy. So let's look at some truths about that. These are the things that I put together down at the bottom that could be true about this. So these numbers could be in decades, right? This pay per month, which equals the total per month, that could be in hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands. I think it doesn't matter because whatever we get paid, it usually equals what we spend. And that could be this month, last decade, last year, whatever. I still think that the economy tries to match what people make and what they normally buy. So down here, right, it could be decades, that's what I said. Months could be years. So thousands, yeah, either way, right? Income could equal each month or year, but it's still equal. What we make equals what we buy. We naturally buy what we make in money. We make this in money, oh, we're going to be spending just as much as we make. Okay? So, yeah, and the differences are too small to see, too small to notice changes in costs. So up here, no difference, right? I even had to add one just to make it look the same, right? The same number of them. The ones, then the ones and the twos, and then the ones and the threes. I didn't hardly even notice it when I was putting it on the sheet of paper. In fact, it was so unnoticeable I put the same number of them down. And that's how they do it. They'll increase the price of something at the store, you won't even notice. And you're buying it every day, you don't even notice. And guess what? You're $12, you're $17 in the hole because they increase something you buy $1. But you don't notice because you buy it every day. And if you don't see what it costs and you don't care what it costs and you're buying it every day, but it's a small amount, it's only $1. They're making $17 more a month out of you and you don't even notice. Okay? Think about how that would be if you had several things where they increased at $1, you didn't notice. Moving on. So income could be matching inflation. Oh, we're going to give you a little more money this month. Here you go. Or this year. Here you go. Well, guess what? They're matching this increase, right? The normal household goods. Oh man, that's how much it increased. Oh, we got to pay him a little more here. Let's give him 34 this year instead of 27. Oh, look, we're giving him 34 instead of 27. Oh, hey, I'm still breaking even. Yeah, no kidding. That's how it's rigged. All right, next. Income could be matching inflation. Yeah. Okay, if what things cost exceed income, you ran out of money, right? So, if if they end up increasing it to where it's ones and twos, but you're only making enough money to get the ones, guess what? You're gonna see it a little bit, and you may not. You may not even see it till it's too late. Oh, I didn't get the increase in income, but they increase what I'm spending. Oh, then it gets noticeable, doesn't it? Okay, alright. If one thing, you run out of money. Yeah, that's why people run out of money and go bankrupt. Okay. So, spending increased, and so did number of purchases, right? So that's when you run out of money. But this didn't increase in purchases. Oh, that's what it was. So you got to thinking you could spend more money, but you didn't know you were spending more money, right? So they increased it $1 on some things, but you thought, oh, okay. But then they increased it something to $3, and you were spending more money, but you didn't know it. And then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute. Hey, I think I'll buy something else because you're spending more money. And now that habit is like, oh, hey, I'll buy something else, right? Because you're spending more money. Well, that's what that one is, because they got you spending more money, but it made me money that you don't have. Okay, so spending increased, so did number of purchases because you bought something else because you could afford it. Okay, so let's see, comfort zone. There was a comfort zone created in your spending. So an extra item was bought, right? See, it was 28 items bought. It was 27. Oh, I know I can only afford 27. Oh, yeah, I know I can only afford 27, but they increased one of the items by $1. Then, oh man, now something got increased by $2. Oh, I think I'll buy something else, right? So soon an extra item was bought because you were spending more money, and then you thought, oh, I could buy something else because I'm spending more money. Therefore, you keep spending more money. So nearly the same bought regardless of cost, at any cost, which that's what these things are. And that's where there's a lot of money made in America, is that you don't see what the cost is. They increase the cost, and you're buying the same stuff, but they're increasing the cost because you're getting more money each year. Right? Now, spending what is made. Yep, you're spending what you make, but they're raising the cost, and they're keeping it all the same. So that's why somebody making $300,000 a year is basically, you know what? They're probably spending all $300,000. They probably have less money than somebody living off of a $30,000 salary. I know that sounds stupid. That doesn't even sound right. But you think about it. All the medical costs in America are shifted. You actually have discounts in your medical costs and spending if you don't make so much money. They give discounts outright out front. The guys making the $300,000 a year, they're paying the full price for medical expenses. People making $30,000 a year are getting big discounts. The house. Oh, they got the big house because they got the $300,000 a year. But they don't have any more money. Why? Because they buy the bigger stuff. So they don't have any more money than what the $30,000 people have. But anyway, there you have it.